So the construction on the Dolphin Harbor Stadium is still going on. We can tell that they're mainly working on that back wall from what we can see, which, as far as I know, has not been updated since 2013 when they put the new Dolphin show in. And if we look really closely, there doesn't seem to be a ton of construction going on in the actual stadium itself. However, we can tell they're working on these stairs. In the back of the park, Monkey Business is still undergoing its maintenance, which has not gotten for a few years, so it's good it's getting it. And then around the park, there is a lot of vending machines missing. I have noticed all the vending machines are gone, the Dippin' Dot stands are gone, and the arcade games are gone. Whitewater Safari is still getting ready to open for the spring and summer season. They're cleaning out the bays right now so that there's no stuff floating around in it. And you can see here again, arcade games are gone that used to be here for quite a long time. And you can see where they used to be, which I think is kind of funny because they leave these giant scars on the ground. And then, to be honest, I forgot if this has happened a while ago or not. Because, to be honest, I've had other stuff going on. They expanded the front store, Kingdom Market, to have its own DC area, which I think's good because it was kind of taking over the whole store because the DC Universe area doesn't have its own store, which I think it should. If we're going to remove Flash, I think a DC store should put in there. And then the store construction just after the shark experience is still happening. This has been happening for a few years now. Honestly, I don't think it should be taking this long, but we can tell they're going for a more clean, modern, almost Apple store layout kind of vibe with the very clean, modern lighting with the grays and the whites, which honestly I like. It's a good change for this park because a lot of the stores in this park have this dated 2010s aesthetic because a lot of them haven't been updated since then. They've all had this dated layout. And then in the back of the park, we can see they're doing something where this old frog jumper ride used to be, but we're not sure what it is yet because the park has not announced anything on it. And then while the park's redoing all these animal enclosures, this is the most recent one to close and go under that. So I think Tava's Jungleland is getting a whole refurbishment because this is where most of the rides were removed. This is where a lot's happening, is right here in Tava's Jungleland. And I was about to upload this, and then I remembered I went through all the effort to drive to the back of the parking lot. I'm going to use this footage. In this, we can see the old rides that have been removed. We can see some signs that have been removed over the past few years, and they're all in the park staging ground right now. So I don't know if they're like waiting for a dump run, like a scrap run, or if some of these rides are going to be sold off or reused at other Cedar Fair, Six Flags parks. So that was this month's update. I'm really sorry I've been gone for so long. It's honestly been a few hectic years. Sorry this update was rushed and short, but to be honest, there's not a lot of major construction happening at the park right now. But with that said, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week.